He really is like a wiener dog. My goodness. Well, welcome back to The Blend. This week's Pick of the Litter, sponsored by Best Mattress. And this week, Channing is looking for that right home. Look at those eyes. You have to be patient with him. He suffered years of neglect and abuse, but he's a sweet boy.
He's a very sweet boy. Here with more on him is our friend, Kathy Jung. She is the president of the NevadaSPCA. Kathy, my heart goes out to this dog because he clearly needs some love.
Absolutely. He needs the kind of home that's going to shower him with the love and affection that he deserves. I mean, we don't know what he's gone through just because he came from another shelter, and but just the few things that we've seen in his behavior, there's definitely some abuse and neglect.
And it was probably a guy. Because not that he was nippy, it just seems like he was a little taken aback by me.
He was very timid by you. Absolutely, very timid by you.
Right? Ugh, the worst.
He was a little frightened by Sean. You know, he has his tail between his legs. He's by no means aggressive.
No, not at all.
Or nippy. Hi, love. He just cautious, clearly, if there's anyone out there who feels inclined to help this little dog back into a place where he feels loved.
Absolutely, and it's going to take some time. He definitely, like I spent just the time coming over here in the vehicle. Yeah. He warmed up to me and he was laying in my lap. But it's going to take time for him to warm up to the entire family. Yeah, now, once he does, he's going to be very protective and loving of his family. Yeah. But again, you have friends or family that come over, he's going to be the little guy that hides underneath the bed and just won't come out.
What kind of dog is he? Because he's very lengthy.
He's like a Tibetan Terrier is what he is.
A Tibetan Terrier?
Yes.
What is that? I've never, you've never had a Tibetan Terrier.
Yeah,
right?
Tibetan.
Yeah, Tibetan Terrier. It's kind of like the dog from the Wizard of Oz. So he's a mix of that.
He's like Karen,
which is a Karen. So he's got the mix of that in him.
Do you think I could pick him up?
Absolutely.
Would that be advisable?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right,
Come here, baby boo. Come here.
He's like, what's happening?
I know, he's like, so much is going on.
Oh, so much love.
So he soaks up the attention. He's not quite sure what to do with it, is what you can see the expression on his face. Like he's like, I think I like this. This feels nice, but I don't know what to do with it. And he definitely loves these treats. Micah gave these to him this morning, and he loves them. He's all about the treats.
If you want to win Channing over, you just get some treats. He's going to love you.
Well, it's the treats that Micah gave him, so I don't know what it is.
Well, and I think Micah's going to be talking about those treats in just a few minutes.
Absolutely.
Do you have a sense of how old he might be?
We think he's about 4 or 5 years old based on his dental.
Hi, baby boo.
Sweet. So we know that if we adopt Channing, which I know somebody's going to.
Someone will.
Channing gets to bring back that dog mattress slash place that he eats stuff.
That he eats the treats
Best Mattress.
Look, he likes this setup right here. He's like, I get the mattress, I get hugs, and I get the treat in my mouth. Life is good.
He's clearly a very loving little guy. And my Trixie, who I adopted, she was found in downtown Los Angeles. She was very underweight. Same thing. You have to literally coax them back with love.
Absolutely. That's exactly. Someone that needs just to understand that he needs all the affection in the world and some reassurance that people are okay.
I'm looking at him, and all he just have is this like 1940s, like, meow, you see?
Yeah,
cigar coming out
I'm
of his
a little bogey dog. That'd be a good name for him.
That's right. He could be Bogey. That's right.
Yeah, someone should rename him Bogey.
Bogey. Oh,
now, I know he's timid. How do you think he'd do in a home with other dogs?
My guess is he would be okay with other dogs that behave like him. So I don't know how he's going to react to somebody that's just like a younger dog that's just as full of energy. Yeah. But you never know it. That might bring out his personality even more because he's never had the ability to play and be the little dog that he's supposed to be.
Certainly, he would do. First thing I would do is help him feel safe.
Right.
I'd probably give him a bed that was just his, maybe like a crate or something with a cover, so they had a place to go to feel safe.
That's right. And when you give him that space, you need to make sure and don't reprimand him in that space, so he knows it's a safe place for him to go.
Very quickly, brothers last week.
I believe he went home.
Oh,
yes, Gregory and Gerald.
Yes,
they did.
Those two went home together. Absolutely.
Oh, fantastic! So many people online were thrilled that you always said when you have dogs come in as pairs, you adopt them out as pairs. Something wonderful that NSPCA
absolutely,
does.
Absolutely. If you're a soulmate, they go home together.
Channing,
thank you.
Going to get Channing at home too.
Oh,
Make Channing yours. He is adorable.
Oh.
Swing by the NevadaSPCA to meet him. They're on West Dewey Drive, right off Decatur, north of Russell. And don't forget, if you adopt them, you're going to get that complimentary dog bed from Best Mattress. They're a sponsor of the Morning Blend. They've partnered up with the NSPCA for the deal. Love it.